The top 5 mistakes that people make when manifesting consciously. So, first of all, I want to clarify that there are no mistakes in life, only lessons. Okay, so don't be afraid to try and actually make mistakes. Okay, so the top 5 mistakes that people do while manifesting consciously. Number 1 is writing affirmations 1,000 times. Now, writing affirmations is not bad. Writing affirmations 1,000 times is not bad as well, but writing affirmations 1,000 times without any kind of conscious change or mindset shift, without involving any emotions, and just doing it like a chore, and just doing it like, we used to do our homework. So basically, mindlessly writing affirmations thousands and thousands of times is not going to do much. Rather, if you write or if you repeat an affirmation just once or twice, but along with visualization in a meditative state, while involving your emotions and actually changing how you feel, actually changing your emotions and doing a mindset shift, in that case you only might need to do it once or twice, and that's all. So so-called mistake number 2 is doing surface level techniques. So there are a lot of surface level techniques that are being propagated and promoted on social media by many influencers. Nothing wrong with that. The only thing wrong with that is that if you do them without any backing of deeper work, then they are useless. So if you keep on doing those surface level tips and tricks without doing any deeper work, then they are just as useless as writing affirmations 1,000 times mindlessly. And I always give an analogy of the cake and the cherries on top. So tips and tricks in manifestation do work because you are putting your energy and intention towards something, and you are physically affirming with a certain kind of action, but those are cherries on top only, and they will work only when there is a cake below those cherries, right? So that cake is the inner work, the deeper work that you do, and the rest is cherries on top, and you don't even need the cherries on top when you have the cake. Another very common so-called mistake I see people making is they put a limit on their dreams themselves. So let's say that they want to get a job, and they have a certain idea of how a job is in their mind, and they think that they can only get that type of a job, and yes, they do end up getting that type of a job, and their reality affirms their belief, right? But on the other hand, you can have a checklist of things about the things that you want that might seem unconventional, and you don't even know like how or what type of a job can have those things that are in your checklist, but you still are open to that kind of a job, that kind of an experience landing in your reality. And once you start going through that checklist, your subconscious mind begins to attract. So our subconscious mind, when we believe that something more is possible, something other than what I always see is possible, then our subconscious mind begins to look for those things, and it brings and highlights those things in our environment, in our life, and enables us to basically pursue those things only if we believe that they are possible. So if you believe that this is not possible, then of course it's not going to make any effort to highlight those things in your life and bring them to you. Okay, so again, be limitless with your dreams. If you want a 1-bedroom house, sure, look for a 1-bedroom house, but be open, completely open to the idea that you can get a bigger house and you can afford it, and you can also have all the other things on your checklist that you always wanted. I have a special exercise that I do with me, and I also have my husband do it. Is when we begin taking things for granted in our life, we make a checklist of the features or the properties or the benefits of that thing. Let's say it's a job, so you just make a checklist of everything that job provides you, and then show that checklist to a stranger or to someone who doesn't know about your job. Okay, and when they see the checklist, and don't tell them that this is your job, and when they see the checklist, they're like, oh my god, are you stupid, are you mad? It's impossible to find this type of job, it doesn't exist. And watch their face when you tell them that I already have it. The next mistake is thinking you're not special enough to deserve good things in life. I see this a lot as well. People believe so much that, probably because of XYZ reason, because of XYZ things that I did in the past, I don't deserve to have this. Or probably because I'm not educated to that level, I don't deserve to have this type of a job or this type of a career or business. Because of XYZ belief that they have so ingrained in their subconscious mind, they feel that they don't deserve, and they also say it out loud to themselves and other people as well. And that is a big so-called mistake, and in that case we need to again work on our limiting beliefs. So the remedy to this is believe that you don't need to be special to deserve good things. And on the other hand, you can believe that you are special enough to deserve these things. And again, you as an individual is not being targeted or anything. Every person has their own relationship with the universe, and you can have that one-on-one relationship with the universe, and you don't have to be special to have that. Okay, you just need to be yourself and have an open and constant communication with yourself and the universe, and you deserve, regardless, you deserve because you were born. Okay, that's it. So the next so-called mistake is not having patience to allow things to manifest in your life. And this is also a big one, because a lot of times we have been conditioned in our life to get things instantly, and that's why we expect everything to happen instantly in the universe for us as well. However, know that the universe knows when the best time is to give you something. So develop self-trust and develop trust in the universe about this. And secondly, manifesting sometimes can take time, because you've been putting energy into something for some time now, and it takes some momentum to bring that thing, some adjustment in the universe to bring that thing into your life, and you have to wait for that. Also, when we are displaying a lack of patience, we are coming from a lack mindset, because we believe that we don't have it, right? So time is not linear, it is, everything is happening at the same time. So you already have those things in some version of yourself, in some I would say timeline, but you must have the patience to allow it to show up in your life, because it takes some momentum, and the universe is a higher intelligence, it knows when is the best time to give you something. And also you want to have the, again, trust in the universe, so that you are able to come from a place of abundance instead of a place of lack. So patience shows that you trust the universe and you're coming from a place of abundance.